The world is a constantly evolving place, and the expectations from us have never been higher. We are expected to excel in our careers, be exemplary parents, caring friends, and the perfect partners. The pressure to fit into society's molds has never been more profound, and we often end up criticizing ourselves for not being good enough. We beat ourselves up for not meeting the unrealistic standards set by our peers, social media, or our inner critic. The negative self-talk that we engage in can take a severe toll on our mental health. We get so busy judging ourselves that we forget to celebrate our wins, no matter how small they may be. We need to understand that perfection is a myth, and the pursuit of it is an exercise in futility. Instead, we need to embrace our imperfections and understand that they are what make us unique. Self-compassion is all about treating ourselves with the kindness and understanding that we would show to a dear friend going through a difficult time. It's about acknowledging that we are human, and we will make mistakes. It's about being gentle with ourselves and not expecting ourselves to be perfect all the time. It's about recognizing that our worth is not dependent on our achievements, but on our inherent value as human beings. Practicing self-compassion involves several steps, and the first one is to acknowledge our negative self-talk. We need to be aware of the inner critic that is constantly judging us and telling us that we are not good enough. Once we identify this negative self-talk, we can work on countering it with positive affirmations. The second step is to treat ourselves with kindness and understanding. We need to be gentle with ourselves and understand that we are doing the best we can with the resources we have. It's okay to make mistakes, and it's okay to not be perfect all the time. We need to remember that we are human and that we have limitations. The third step is to practice mindfulness. Mindfulness is about being aware of the present moment without judgment. It's about observing our thoughts and emotions without getting caught up in them. When we practice mindfulness, we can observe our negative self-talk without getting sucked into it. We can acknowledge our thoughts and emotions without judging ourselves. The fourth step is to practice self-care. Self-care is about taking care of ourselves physically, mentally, and emotionally. We need to take care of our bodies by eating healthy food, getting enough rest, and engaging in regular exercise. We need to take care of our mental health by engaging in activities that bring us joy, such as reading, painting, or spending time with loved ones. We need to take care of our emotional health by allowing ourselves to feel our emotions and expressing them in healthy ways. The final step is to practice self-compassion every day. We need to make it a habit to treat ourselves with kindness and understanding. We need to remind ourselves that we are doing the best we can, and that's enough. We need to celebrate our wins, no matter how small they may be, and acknowledge our efforts. Practicing self-compassion is not easy, and it requires a lot of effort and commitment. But the benefits of self-compassion are immense. When we practice self-compassion, we become more resilient, happier, and more fulfilled. We become less judgmental of ourselves and others, and we become more empathetic and compassionate towards others. Self-compassion also enables us to face our fears and challenges with greater courage and confidence. When we treat ourselves with kindness and understanding, we are more likely to take risks and pursue our dreams. We are more willing to face our fears and step outside our comfort zones. Self-compassion gives us the strength to face our challenges and setbacks and to learn from them. In contrast, when we engage in negative self-talk and self-criticism, We become more anxious, depressed, and stressed. We become less motivated and more likely to give up on our goals and dreams. We become more isolated and less connected to others, as we fear that they will judge us for our imperfections. But self-compassion is not just about us. When we practice self-compassion, we become better equipped to show compassion and empathy towards others. We become more understanding and accepting of others' flaws and imperfections. We become better listeners and more supportive friends and family members. In short, self-compassion is the key to building stronger, healthier, and more loving relationships with others.